this is digital stereo guitar. We're going to go over the song, a classic song, Pretty Fly for a White Guy on the electric guitar. So pick it up and let's go through it now. Song standard E tuning. So the chords, you're looking at power chords there on distortion. We're looking at a B, F sharp, A, B, and then an E to a D. Just like so. So the riff goes like this. Alright, so we're looking at the first chord is a power chord on the B, which is the second fret, alright, of the second string down. So that A string, and you're essentially just performing a power chord, which is your first finger is on the second fret of the second string, your ring finger is on the fourth fret of the third string down, and your pinky is on the fourth fret of the fourth string down. And you're just strumming those three strings there. Essentially holding the same shape and down one string with all three fingers, which is now a F sharp. Okay, so you're looking now at the second fret of the first string, the fourth and the fourth of the second and third strings. Then you go into an A. Okay, you can do this a couple of ways. You can play the A here, or you can play the A here. I like to play E just so that I can keep in the same, I guess the same area, the same range in the guitar here. Rather than sort of moving all the way up unnecessarily, keep it as simple as possible. A here, or just do it with your finger, your first finger. Essentially you're going to open A there, and then the second and the second fret of the third and fourth string down. I'm slightly out of tune. Okay? And then you're moving up to an E to a D. Okay, so we're looking all the way up at the 7th fret, same shape again with the power chord. Okay, 7th fret, and then down to the 5th fret, which is now a D. That's essentially the whole riff. So we'll do with the single strings here. You'll hear that I do a little between some of the notes. Then we're moving into the verse, which is just simple. Alright, so we're playing another power chord, but we're doing it further up, which is essentially a B. So the very first note that we play, playing it an octave higher and playing it all the way up here. And all we're really strumming is the, so you got your middle finger on the 12th fret of the 5th string down, and your first finger on the 11th fret of the 4th string down. If you want, you can do the full chord, which includes the 9th fret of the 3rd string down. And you're essentially strumming up on these, alright? You're strumming up. So the chorus starts on a high B, or the B over here. I like to play it up here, that way you stay all around the same area, but you can play it. I find find it a bit too hard to sort of be moving up and down. There's not too many, I guess, going up and down the neck on the song. So let's play the B here, which is all the way at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th fret. Again, we're playing a power chord. Okay. Repeat, and then the last bit is a little bit different. So again, all the way to the 7th fret, and then we move over to the 2nd string down, the A string. Again, a power chord, and now we're playing on the 8th to the 9th fret, and we're sort of looping between the two. Alright, and then back. Okay, really slow. Alright, so next part. Now go to the 5th fret, okay, of the 2nd string down, again, power chord. Then down to the A, to the E string, to the A chord, back to that D chord again, which is now on the 2nd string. And then we move up. Okay, all the way up to the 7th fret, which is now a higher E. Okay, so let's just go through this again. Alright, so here, 7th fret of the top E string. And then we got 8 and 9, 8 and 9, then back to E. 8, 9, 8, 9 on the 2nd string, down to the 5th fret of the 2nd string down, and then 5th fret of the 1st string, 5th again of the 2nd string, 7th of the 2nd string, 5th of the 2nd string, and then the 5th of the 1st string. Okay, let's do this the whole bit really slow. So that is the bit for the start, okay? If you can, try to make the transition between the two, between all the chords as smooth as you can, yeah? Then we go into the second part of that, which is slightly different at the very end. So again, we go for the first, and then we'll go to the second. The first one again, okay? So that second one there, again the same as the intro. Now here, so there we're going 7, 5, 8, 7, 5. Again from the very top, really slow. extended that chorus into 2 simple chords. Okay, so we're now stretching all the way up to the 10th fret of the same power chord. 7, down to the 5th. You can also play it like that. So we're looking at 11, back to the 11. And then you're essentially repeating that, but now doing it sort of like an octave lower. Now we're playing an E, an A to an E. So we're either looking at the 5th fret, power chord, or you can play it here as well. Either way. And then an open E to A. Or then we go to the last tag, which is sort of like a little progression down the neck. It sounds pretty cool. Power chord on that B, which is the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. So I would recommend you trying this slow and then speeding it up. Okay, so let's go from the previous part. Okay, so that riff there, we're looking at the 9th fret of the 2nd string. And just walking down. 9, 8, 7. And then you go down to 7 on the 1st string. And then to 5th fret of the 2nd string. Up to the 7. And then back to that 7th fret of the 1st string. Okay? So the most part is played on the 2nd string, on the A string, and then you alternate into the E string, the 1st string on there as well. Try to keep your hand again as slow as you can so that you're not moving with one finger, alright? Try to do it. So the way that I'm playing it there. That's the way that I like to play it. I find that's the easiest for me, but again, you could have a slightly different. Could do something like that. But again, as long as you've got that feel, again, start playing it really slow. And then just start speeding it up from there. Next part's pretty straightforward, again just 2 chords. Again you're just alternating between that B, power chord again on the 2nd fret, open A. You can also play it here, or here. Well, I hope you found that video helpful. If you did, give me a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to my channel, Digital Stereo Guitar, for a whole bunch of more videos.